Chuck Collins, Vice President of Sales for Digital Projection. Thanks for joining me today.
Sure, it's a pleasure to be here, Arlen. Thanks for inviting us.
You know, when attendees go and look at your CEDIA Expo virtual booth, what are some of the things that they'll be able to find there?
Well, thanks. First of all, I'd like to say I'm really sorry we're not going to Denver this year. And my heart goes out to everybody there and everyone affected by the pandemic. But it looks like CEDIA has put together a really unique virtual show where we're really anxious to participate. This year, we had planned to take several new projectors to the show and of course LED. So what we're going to do instead is host some videos. We'll have 3 different presentations going each day, twice a day. One is on residential reimagined, and it kind of gives a broad perspective of the market itself and where our products fit into different areas of the house, from a home theater, of course, to a media room, all the way to outdoors, because we now have some outdoor LED product as well. And then we'll do a walkthrough of our Radiance product line, that is the LED product. And again, we have new resolutions. As fine a pitch as 0.7 millimeter. We showed a 0.9 millimeter last year with Crystal View. That's the protective coating to keep little hands and broomsticks off of the delicate LEDs. And then we're introducing a pretty robust line of LED, outdoor LED as well, starting with the finest pitch of 2.9, which would look great in anybody's backyard, all the way up to 16 millimeter, which would be a lot like a billboard resolution. I don't think we'll see many of those, but one never knows. Our CEDIA dealers tend to branch out into all kinds of markets, which we love. And then we'll also do a walkthrough of the Satellite MLS. And I think it's probably been said many times before, but it's the most innovative product I've ever seen. It really brought a lot of excitement back to me in the projection business, because let's face it, you know, we've all been selling little black boxes for years, everything from 800 lumens up to 50, 60,000 lumens, but nothing quite like this. And just a refresher on the Satellite MLS, we've separated the light source and the power source from the prism. And that light source is now modular. It's a 4 rack unit high, 19-inch rack mounted module that's capable of 10,000 lumens. And those are our separate RGB laser illumination. So the colorimetry is, you know, near Rec 2020. It's just ridiculously good. And you can, depending on the head, you can stack up to 4 of these light modules for an Insight head, Insight is the highest resolution 4K chip. That'll be shipping this year, probably late November. We've already taken some orders, so that's awesome. That head will also be available in 8K at a much reduced price than what we've been talking about in the past. And then we'll have the Titan head, which is WUXGA or 4K. That'll be coming out next year. That's capable of 30,000 lumens right now. And then the Highlight head, again, later next year, will be 10 to 20,000 lumens. So we'll show those in the booth, literature and presentations. And then all of our guys will have Zoom accounts so we can hold personal meetings with our dealers. We'll be using that Calendly application, so you can easily make a appointment with any of us. And that's it. We're super excited. I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to wear t-shirts in our home offices.
Digital projection certainly sounds like you're really trying to get your dealers to be able to have a lot more flexible installations and in different spots, different markets, perhaps.
Yeah. Like I said, we're in every room in the house, and then a lot of our residential dealers are branching into commercial applications. We've done lobbies with residential, corporate lobbies and things like that. The residential market's booming for digital projection right now. Commercial market's a little slower than we'd like, but as we get through this situation in the country, we're sure that'll come back as well. But like I said, we're really excited about the residential market this year.
And are there going to be sort of training materials to go with this? I know you had mentioned some literature. Are there actual trainings during the virtual expo, or is that something that they'll be doing further along the line this fall, perhaps?
No, that's a good point. Thanks for bringing it up. We're actually scheduled to do training at CEDIA in a separate area, if you will. And then each day we'll have 3 presentations that are a combination of training and on how to install and how to sell. So those are those 3 trainings a day, 3 subjects a day, twice each day. So
great. And how about any sort of incentives for booth attendees in terms of, typically you go to the in-person show and you get your badge scanned and, put your business card in to enter for something. Is DP have anything like that scheduled?
Yeah, you're wonderful. Thanks for reminding me all this stuff I forget to talk about. Yeah, we have virtual swag, I think is what they're calling it. And we have several promotions going on right now that the attendees can just click on and see. Promotions right now are buy a projector, get a free lens, things like that. We have trade-in. We'll take anything in on trade for a projector and give a very generous trade-in value up to $18,000 for the right projector combination.
Perfect. So that's really helping to get them going with more sales and more upgrades, things like that.
I don't think anyone will have any problem finding us. We've taken out a banner ad on the CEDIA Virtual Expo homepage. So I believe they can just click on that and go right to us, or they can do a search on our name, of course, digital projection.
Great. Yes. So for attendees, we just want to remind them they can go to cediaexpovirtual.com. That's going to be the big site for the show, and they can search there's a search bar above the main menu, and then within the menu there's some navigation, and there's one drop-down menu for what's called Expo Hall, and they're dropped down by categories, and they should be able to find digital projection in some of those main categories: home theater, AV, things like that. So again, Chuck Collins from Digital Projection, thank you so much for joining us, and we really look forward to seeing DP at the virtual booth.
Thanks. We look forward to seeing everybody there as well.